Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about typecasting in C++. What is typecasting and how does it works in C++? So we have basically three basic data types: character, integer and float. Then we can extend up to long int, double int and all that. But basic data types are character, integer and float. So how can we convert integer into character? How can we convert float into integers? So this is called typecasting. So this is a very important feature of C++. It is possible to store character value in integer variables. Why? Because character lie as in integer data type. So character are represented as 1 byte integers in computer. So we can treat a character as either character or integer depending on its use, how we are using it. So for example, if we declare int a, it is for capital A, 65 is ASCII code. This value will contain an integer representing capital A and the value will be 65. Similarly, it is possible to store int value in character. For example, I declare character letter is equal to 97. It is possible. Now what this letter will have, see, our data type is character but we are storing 97. So what this letter will have? The equivalent character code of, to the 97. 97 is numerical representation of lowercase case a. So this is ASCII codes, American Standard Codes. Okay. So American Standard Code for information interchange, because we know that computer works only on binary number. So result of our above statement, letter is equal to A. So whenever we print it inside double quotes A, it will give us character A, and whenever we write int A, it will give us the value of 97. Let's check on Visual Studio how does it works. So let's say I write here int value, and what I assign it? I assign it a character. Yes, it is possible, because characters can be represented as integer also and character can be represented as character also. Now when I say cout value, so what it should give us? It should give us the integer equivalent of this character A. ASCII code for this character A, that is 65. So let's run the program. See, it is giving us 65. Similarly, if I want to print capital A, so I should typecast it char value. So when I print char value, however value is an integer, but it will print its character equivalent. And character equivalent is capital A, because we have already assigned capital A. (65) and A. 65 is for value and capital A is for char value. This will be the same. This is going to be the same even if I assign 65 here. Even if I assign 65 here. Then also it will give us 65 and capital A. So this is called a kind of typecasting. You can assign a character value to integer. Similarly, we can assign an integer to character also. So for example, we have a character variable is letter, and let's say I assign 97. This is perfectly fine. Okay, let's say I assign 97. When I will print it, cout letter, because now my variable is of character type. Here my variable was of integer type. So when I was writing value, even if I assign capital A to it, it will give me integer as printout, that is 65. Now because this is of character type, so it will give us character equivalent of 97, that is small a. So let's check it here. See, small a. Now if we want to print the integer value for this character, we should typecast it and we should write here cout int A. Sorry, not A, it is variable name is letter. Now let's run it. See, small a, 65 capital A, 65 capital A, small a and 97. So this is how we can do typecasting. If we have a float variable, let's say we have a variable float val, and variable has the value 8.9. Now we want to convert it into its integer form. Then we can write int and the variable name is val. Fine. So what it will do, it will convert this float value into integer part. So it will always take the float. So up to 8.9 it is going to print 8. See, here it gives 8. And if I write 9.0, then it will give us 9. See, so this is how C++ supports typecasting, because character and integer we can store, and in case of character and integer this is a special purpose, we can store an integer into the character. But when we store integer into the character, whenever you print that variable, that will give you character equivalent. When you store character into integer, whenever you print, it will give you integer equivalent. If we want character here, we should typecast it using char keyword. If we want integer in case of character, we should typecast it using int equivalent. Okay, so this is about typecasting. Thank you.